Hello, everyone. Welcome back to Super Lorcana World. This week we have the Market Watch, as we typically do on Wednesdays. We look at the Lorcana card game market, see what's up, see what's down, if anything should be taken advantage of, if anything should be kind of, off to the side, staying away from it. Lots of exciting stuff to talk about today. So, you guys enjoy this content, please like, comment, subscribe. That would be really cool. Booster box prices, for the most part, have kind of where they were last week, like in the 199 range. Little bit of an upward creep, technically speaking, but boxes are still up there and expensive. They're still kind of out there, but for how long is the question you want to ask yourself. We have here the booster box pre-sales for Into the Inklands. Interestingly enough, the pre-sale price is now MSRP, which is interesting because we're a month away. If you take a look, there are some people basically honoring the MSRP price right here, trying to get it under. What I'm going to be curious of is if some vendors actually try to list it for lower. I say that because someone on a comment last week mentioned that they were able to pre-order a box for 130. That's pretty good. That's not too bad. So we'll see what happens. My golden rule of thumb is anything under MSRP for this set is good. It's fair, and you should take that if you see it. But I guess the question then becomes, how far lower than MSRP can you go? Wait and see what ends up happening. That's what I would do, honestly. And set 2 booster boxes are still chill in the 121 area. That sounds relatable, and honestly how it goes. When it comes to Enchanted Rare cards, now don't be fooled by this. Simba is still $200. But what I will say is that for your collection, some people may not care about price people might not care about condition if the price is right? Like, for example, if I wanted to build a binder of sorts with all the Enchanted Rare cards, I do this for Charizards. I'm not really big on the condition. If I saw this and I wanted it, I'd grab it, honestly speaking, considering what the price is right now. Now, be aware of the grain of salt that this is relatively new territory in this card game, and we yet do not know exactly what will occur in the market in terms of the enchanted cards. Right now, for the most part, they're all in an upward direction. There are exceptions to the rule right now. We'll cover a little bit of that. But I don't think it's a bad idea for the sake of the collection, get it over with for 120 bucks. I don't know. That being said, this listing might be gone by the time this Market Watch goes live, or might be gone the minute this Market Watch goes live. That's very likely. Something to keep in mind is that this will not be the only time you see a good deal on an Enchanted Rare card. Maybe you can keep looking out for good deals if you just want them, right? I do think they were a good opportunity to invest in before while the reprints were fresh and around, but now that they're not so much fresh and around, especially with set 1 cards, it's a little scarier for sure. Even take Aurora. Aurora is, you see the people trying to get in here for good. But really, it's coming down since what it was, but it's soaring highs, these Enchanted Rare cards. Like Aurora, 226, 229. Pretty crazy stuff with these Enchanted Rare cards. They really are going for collectible value right now. Hercules. Comparatively to 145, Hercules is looking pretty good right now. You have all these people that are coming in to try to lower the market on the Enchanted Rare cards. Take advantage of it. Seriously. You see the next listings here are 170 up. You see that. Maybe take advantage of it and get some good deals if you can. Something like Madam Mim here is going crazy too. Like a light play here, not much of a difference from the near mint. And they just keep going up, and up because, there's not many out there. It's not like buying a regular legendary. It's not like that at all. There's way less of these. And that matters. These cards, so I think, and this isn't speculation, but this is kind of out there on the fringe. Someone with enough wallet power, I'll call it, can cause a massive buyout on one of these and make bank. That's something that people can do. We see it a lot in the One Piece trading card game. We've seen it in Digimon to a certain extent. We've seen it in Yu-Gi-Oh! Before. I'll tell you that from experience. So this is something that could enter the fray in this card game as well. Someone could say, here's my wallet. Let me just take all of these and then make a whole lot of money potentially off of it. I don't really recommend that with such a new and fresh card game. especially with set 2 cards. But it is a possibility of something that could happen. So I just want to make you guys aware of potential market strategies that do exist. With that being said, let's talk about something else. The Musketeer cards, they are seeing traction. They are going up, finally. They were down for a while, but they're going up. They're going up. And they're going up some more. Why does this matter? This matters because Ravensburger made an announcement with their promo cards. They'll be available everywhere. But this was after this initial wave of promos. If you don't count D23 promos, these were the first real promos when the game came out, right? You had to go to a special event overseas to get this one. You had to go to Gen Con in the States to go to this one. And you had to go to whatever this event was across the sea to get this card. One could simply not farm events easily and get these. You could not do that. Now, I think the best farming one was the Mickey Mouse because Gen Con participation was crazy. But the rest of, like, the whole set now, it's in the up. And I still, somewhere on my desk, I know it. Yeah, here's one of them. I was looking at it earlier. I still have a playset of these bad boys, just chilling. I never really went into the other ones. They didn't really tickle my fancy too much. Plus, I didn't want to go too crazy on this when I would rather spend the money on booster boxes. But these cards are good investment opportunities, or rather, they were. These cards were under $100. They were under $100. So if you were smart and bought them, if that's what you chose to do, then you're getting rewarded for it, and the rewards might keep going up. Just a thought process there. Okay, Beast Tragic Hero, still most expensive card, $45. And yes, people are buying them still regularly. I sold all 12 of mine on the weekend. It was not hard at all. People still want what's considered the best legendary in the game. I don't know what to tell you. Same with Rapunzel. Rapunzel is being bought like crazy. Like crazy. Rapunzel's still really good. Second most expensive card right now. It's getting close. No, not really that close, but like it's close to $40. A couple listings away, it's back at 40. Pretty interesting. And then Maleficent's just chilling in third place at $35. Just chilling there, doing Maleficent does. It's like Ruby Amethyst is still good or something. I don't know. So yeah, the big three still continues to be the big three. And besides that, your legendaries in the first chapter are still kind of holding their own, with some exceptions. They are. Like, it's not, I don't think at this point in time, unless you're feeling really lucky, you should open a set 1 booster box for singles. I don't think you should. You could get lucky. You really could get lucky, and that's fine. But, like, I would not spend my money that way if I was trying to make money off of Lorcana. I wouldn't do it. I don't recommend you do it either. However, legendary cards, for the most part, it's rewarding to a certain extent. Then the gyro sensor here, don't buy the pre-sales, $15 rares. How often do we see that? How often do they say $15? Cards good, not $15 good though. So don't buy the pre-sales, please. Please don't do it. Please. And thank you. Tinkerbell's the most expensive super rare still at $11 right now. And Be Prepared is the most expensive rare right now at $9. It is kind of what it is. I don't really have much to say about it. Be Prepared is a really good card. Besides that, Maui's still creeping up there. Maui's $7 basically. Card's getting a lot more love lately. And then Cinderella's down to $6, and Arthur is down to $4.40. Arthur's going down hard. Really, really unfortunate for Arthur. But, it had its time. Had a good time. But now people are just moving on to bigger and better things. So I don't know what to tell you. Sorry, Arthur. What do we got here? We have Namari. These are the cards that I brought up to remind you guys that booster boxes may not be the best idea in the world. Both sets have their stinker legendaries. And if you pull those, you'll get hosed. This is the main reason why I don't think opening these boxes for singles is a great idea right now. Especially first chapter. This, Gone 2, John Silver, like, you could get destroyed. Same with set 2, but, like, also set 1, for real. It's true. Alright. Bonus time. Disney Lorcana, Disney 100 collector booster boxes. Collector's edition boxes. Look, this thing costs $64 right now, okay? If you look at what's inside, you have $14. $14. You have $23 basically. You got $30 basically. Then you got $36. You got $41. You got $45 in singles. You get $45 in singles by buying one of these if you want to open it up. But you also get packs, 4 packs of Rise of the Floodborn. You do get that. And that could be the difference between making a big money out of it if you sell it and crack it for singles, or if you don't. That's how it is. Now, there are multiple ways you could go about this. I still think keeping this thing sealed is a solid W. I believe that. I really, really do. You could open this up and get the cards graded. Now, with that, there's always a little bit of a risk that not all cards are printed equally. You might get the Gem Mint 10s, get gradable cards out of this thing, but you also might not. You might get host, you might get 8.5s, you might get 8s. You never know. So it's always a risk, and you could open the packs to kind of supplement yourself. Maybe you get lucky, maybe you don't. I don't know. These are all things to keep in mind with this. I still think the best bet is sealed, but these single cards will be worth something graded. Absolutely, without a doubt, in the future. Because at the end of the day, it is old Disney 100. It is. That means a lot to people, and it won't mean a lot to people when Disney 150 comes around. Just saying. All right, what do you guys think about today's Market Watch? Let me know in the comments what you think, and let me know what you want to see. You know, I feel like with only 2 sets of cards right now, things can get a little bit repetitive, which is, you know, fine. And sometition repetition's a good thing, especially when it comes to making money. Repetition's a good thing. But if you guys want to spice things up a little bit, I'm always open for feedback. So let me know in the comments, and I'll see you later. Bye!